Hello, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be your general reading for the 15th of May to the 31st of May. Again, this is a general reading for the collective. Everything may not resonate with everybody. Any information that you are needing in regards to Sage Company is in the description box. If you do not find any information here that resonate with you, you may want to check your moon or rising sign. Sometimes your Venus, but usually your moon and rising sign will work too if you don't find anything to resonate here. Other than that, we'll do this again the 1st of June. So with that being said, my Capricorns, again, welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Okay, Capricorns. Let me, sorry about that. Look at the energies that we're working with for this part of May. I feel like for some of my Capricorns or whoever this may resonate with, now is a time for complete and total happiness. Any and everything that it's going to take for you to be happy as the person that you are, with the things that you have, where you are in life right now. Just like this is the focal point. This is the focus. And moving forward, this is what's going to guide you per se. And that's what I'm feeling. I feel like that there's some transformations going on with some of my Capricorns. And that transformation has something to do with wanting to make sure that you're doing any and everything that is going to make you happy. Okay. A lot of my Capricorns has spent a lot of time alone and really doing some soul searching, trying to figure this out, trying to see it in the form in which you want it to manifest, how you want it to look in the end, from your progress, like from A to Z. It's just like you are really trying to map this out for yourself. Okay. I'm getting a lot of fire energy, so I don't know if some of you may have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius in your chart, or there are those surrounding you that has this fire energy around them. But I really feel like this is something that you're not taking lightly, that you're moving forward passionately in it. You're determined. You are just going to make sure that this is what happens for you. And it's like, no matter what it takes, this is what I am going to do. Okay. For some of you, I feel like it's going to take you moving away from your current environment to see this happiness through, or to at least begin seeing the changes that you need for you to get to that point. For others, okay, so for some of you guys, it's a residential move, okay, or a move out of the current environment in which you're in. For some of you, you guys are unhappy, like with your jobs, and so therefore, you got to end that situation so you can move forward into other ones. But I really feel like that you're going to take the responsible route about it. It's like not like you're just going to just up and leave, up and quit, or anything like that. It's like you're going to transition. This feel like a time of transition for my Capricorns, for whoever this resonate with. Okay. Some of you guys, in regards to this transformation, this new start, this pathway to how you feel this is going to make you happy. Some of you guys are getting assistance along the way, and this has made this transition a little bit easier for you. Okay. But I really feel like this focus, this transition, and how you want to do this is only going to lead you to more opportunities. Okay, because of this passion and this fire that for some of you have it in you. Like, I mean, this mad passion to see this through. You it's just in the planning. And I just really feel like that you really have taken your time. You really have thought this through before you're ending anything and moving on to the next. But I really feel like for my Capricorns who's going through this, you really feel like that this change is necessary. Like this rebirth is necessary. This transition in you is necessary, because the days of being stagnant and not having what you want, not being where you want, I mean, that is over. And for those who let this somehow, some way, like spiral you into some forms of depression or constant worrying, or things like that. I mean, I really feel like it was like a wake-up call for my Capricorns who's going through this. It was a wake-up call, and it was like some of you had to snap out of that some like that deep depression, or that low place, or that sunken place, anything like that. You had to snap yourself out of it so you can move forward into your greatness, because that at this moment is what you're going after. And it really feels like the transformation part and this transitioning part is all divinely guided. It's like you had to go through those lows to get to this moment so you can get to your highs. But it had to be in this process. It had to be done like this, in steps, or in this process like this, so you can get what's going on, so you don't fall off by the waysides and get deterred from the end result and what your focus is supposed to be. Okay. So I'm going to pull some clarifying cards for my Capricorns here. But it's all about brighter days and new beginnings and starting over. And I really feel like that's where a lot of my Capricorns is at right now. These fill out first. So let's go here. Okay, Capricorns. So again, going after what makes you happy and this total happiness. I feel like getting there, which one was part of the struggle, but it could have been because of moving into things too fast, or quickly, without thinking them through at first. And so therefore, it's like the result didn't yield what you wanted to. So now it's just like, okay, let's go back to the drawing board and let's just do this over, but let's do it the right way. And so since not only Did the mindset change about it? Again, there was like this deep soul searching 40 day 40 nights type situation. Maybe some of you guys fasted and prayed on this, but you had to find a concrete way to get to whatever this is, as that is your total happiness to you. Okay. Again, it's now that you have a path and a focus and a way to move forward, things are going to be moving in differently for you. Again, I believe that moving forward you're going to be moving forward with more insight. You're not going to be so judgmental on yourself, because I really do feel like those depressing days and nights, or the nights and days that you were worrying and you couldn't figure things out, and you was in this sunken place. You was in those moments, you was taking it out on you, not considering the environments around you and the outside influences that had a lot to do with you being stagnant or not making it to your end point. Okay, so one thing we're going to have to do is not be so hard on ourselves, because again, and I'll just keep reiterating this, a lot of us are recovering from having to rebuild and have to start totally over, all the way over again, and that's never easy for anybody. So with that being said, for some of those, let's say, material aspects of the things that you're, and this is not for everybody, but for some of the material aspects of the things that you feel like that you didn't gain or that you didn't get, and some accomplishments that, the accomplishments wasn't for self, but more for material and show. I really feel like it's saying those things are not important. That's where your head should not have been. Only on this transformation part that you've concluded that it takes a whole total new way of thinking, and somewhat a new you, but it's still you. You're still authentically you, but you just moving different. Okay, so it just took all of that for you to get here, so you could stay on focus and on task. And then when you do that, it's going to bring in all those things. It's going to bring in those abundances, whether they are mental, whether they're physical, whether they're, all the things that you want. I feel like that you're going to get it in abundance. Again, that transformation, that has to be done. This transitioning that has to be done. I feel like you had a moment where, in our community, where we say you had your tower moment. You do have the tower card. So it was just like something had to shake your world up. Something had to open your eyes so you can get to the end, because a lot of you guys were so unfulfilled and so unhappy, and something had to change because you couldn't keep moving the way that you were moving. Okay. And so with this change in this like new beginnings for you, and how you're going to move and how you're going to operate, what you're going to accept and what you're no longer going to accept, how you see yourself and how you see others. Once you get the views on all that, then you're going to get to your end. You're going to get to your happiness. You're going to get to a point where you are going to be able to see what you've actually accomplished, even though in these moments, all that you've accomplished may have been neglected because it wasn't exactly what you wanted to accomplish, if that makes sense. Okay. But really some feelings of unfulfillment. But I feel like that once you stay on this focus, once you finish sorting things out, Capricorns, that you are going to get to the ultimate happiness, and you're going to have all the things that you're going after. And the Nine of Cups is like the wish fulfillment card. So you had to go through all this, get to these ends, so you can get to a clearer state of mind going forward in these beginnings. And it's like your new start. You can't take that old with you going into your newness. So you had to go through all that. You had to feel the way you had, that you had to feel the way you felt so you can move on. And that's from whatever it is that was keeping you stagnant, that was holding you back, and that wasn't serving you any longer. Okay. Again, the things that you're going after and you're wanting, it wants you, and you're going to have those things. Okay. Those opportunities and those things. Okay. So I am going to pull some oracle cards now, and to see if we can get, a little bit deeper into this situation for my Capricorns. Okay. For some of my Capricorns, you could be dealing with a Gemini. This situation could have be an end result of a Gemini, or moving forward, it's going to be a Gemini present that is going to assist you to get to where you're going, or the energy of a Gemini. Okay. But I really feel like, in regards to yourself, again, you took the time alone. You did a lot of assessing, a lot of figuring out where it is that you actually want to be in life, but being hopeful that when you make this transition or this transformation, that it's all going to work out for the good or the betterment of your situation. And that's exactly where I do see my Capricorns, because of now a more focus that's built like a process versus just jumping in and just going gung-ho into things and stuff like that. I mean, I really feel like there's more processing and planning this to go around for whoever this resonates with. I feel like a lot of you guys felt like you was in some type of bubble. Again, emphasis on your environment and how your environment played a part in where you were. Some of my Capricorns, I feel like, was feeling trapped in whatever situation you were in. You were feeling trapped, and you could no longer feel that way. Things. There was better. Things can be beautiful. There's more, right? But somehow, in some way, you let the situations keep you stuck. And again, that's that stagnant feeling. But I really feel like in this instance, it has something to do with environment and what's around you and who's around you. Okay. And then we have our Capricorns who are wanting this situation in regards to a relationship. So I really feel like that going forward, what you will have, you guys will feel more like one. You'll operate as a team. There's no more eyes. Going forward, it'll be more we focused, and more in line and in tune with what you have, and that person is going to be in tune with what you want. Okay, they're going to be on board with that. Okay, so if the person from before doesn't jump on board and you decide to move forward, because there's action of you moving on, okay, and you decide to move forward, either that person's going to get their stuff together and get more in line of what you are wanting and how you seeing things and how you want to move, or when this new person comes in, they're going to be right in tune and aligned, and you're not going to have to do that extra work trying to get them to see you eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? So this is just saying there's hope for that moment where you guys are going to be more of one instead of operating individually, that the team effort and the team just having that coupling and what it takes for two to operate in a relationship, and how, especially in these times, how to make things work and work out for the betterment of, if not for the family, for you two. You know what I'm saying? This person is going to be in tune with that, and they're going to be ready and willing to give you what it is that you're asking for. This person, I'll put that right there, is ready for what it takes to emotionally be in this with you, what it takes to make sure that you are happy too in whatever it is that you're wanting from this relationship, and you get it in the form that you want it. Because again, this transition and this transformation only happened because you going for better, and you going for different, and you going for what's going to make you happy. Okay, so I really feel like now in this time you're going to get that, if you're not getting it, if you wasn't getting it before. Again, this was movement, this was total changes, this is like transformation. So you can't take any of that old anything with you. It's not going to work in your new. And I believe that's the realizations that, for whoever this is resonating with, of my Capricorns, that's the conclusion that you had to come to in regards to this, for those in the relationships or wanting their relationships. This is what you had to learn, because there's no way you could take that old stagnant, rebellious, not equally yoked, and it can't go with you going forward. There's no room for it. Okay, I'm gonna pull some more cards here for my Capricorns. Ooh. It's way too many. These cards are so befitting. So the first card that came out is changes. And these are the changes that you want, okay? These were the changes that kept you up days and, well, kept you up nights, okay? Because you was wanting them so bad, and you was thinking on it so bad, and you was making these new plans so bad. And so the divine and the universe was like, we hear you. So we're going to make sure you make these changes, right? Like, now is the time. So it was like, and no takebacks, because now that the divine has stepped in and now you're divinely guided, we're going to do everything that's necessary to get you to your Z. Okay. We are tired of hearing you the way that you are. We are tired of seeing you the way that you are. We don't want you in those sunken places. We don't want you down and depressed, right? So because you came to us and you asked us to help, you see what I'm saying? We're going to make sure that these changes happen, and we're going to make sure that these changes stick, because now you have more of a process and a better plan. Now your focus is going forward, but into something new, and you're going to get these changes, and these changes are going to happen, and these changes are going to come, and they are only going to lead to the betterment of your situations. Therefore, leading to your happiness, whatever this is that's going to make you happy, how you see it, whatever it is, you're going to step into it because you're moving into it now. Okay. The next card says overrate your intuition. Right? So I feel like some of you guys knew intuitively you had to do something different, right? And because you moved on based off of your intuition and knowing that this had to change, you see now how it's benefiting you. But what I feel like, and what this card is saying to me is, yes, you use your intuition, but at first you wasn't too sure, right? And then you use your intuition, you use the information from your intuition to help you go forward, right? To help you in whatever this oldness is that's not working for you, to move forward. And it's saying, over, hype your intuition up. It helped you. You realized it helped you. And so going forward, use your intuition more because it works for you. It actually worked. And I think some light bulbs started going off in a lot of people's heads that had I had went with my first instincts before, I might not be in the situation that I'm in now, or I might not had been in the situation that I'm leaving. Okay. And this is all that just saying is just, rely on those feelings because those feelings are real, and 9 times out of 10 that is spirit or your ancestors or the divine guiding you to where you need to go. Okay. And we just need to listen. We need to pick up on them cues, and we need to listen. And the last card says, lead your metamorphosis. This is about your transformation. You are going from your caterpillar stage to your butterfly stage. And this is just saying, go on with it. This is the time. Now is the time. And it's like I said, this is so befitting for this because every last one of these oracle cards is touching on everything that was already been said. So this is what them saying. This is the divine saying, I said what I said, but I'm going to give it to you in some beautiful colors and some pretty pictures. But I'm still putting my foot down, letting you know I said what I said. So pay attention, listen, and keep moving forward in me because I'm working for you. Okay? That's what I get from that. Oh, I'm not done. I still have more. Because the one thing I don't want my Capricorns to be or do, I don't want you to feel like maybe, for those who it resonates with, that you didn't get nothing from this. Oh no, we're going to have some clear cut, I said what I said information. And the universe clearly said, the divine clearly said, spirit clearly said, I said what I said. This change is necessary for you to get to this happiness that you are going after. Okay? Whatever it is. Okay. So I really feel like that in this moment, the message here, and here you have the energies of others supporting each other. And I really feel like moving forward that it's going to take the support from those that you sought assistance with. Now, and I said that earlier, you may be getting some assistance from somebody in regards to this, right? And so this is somebody that you want to assist you, right? This is not everybody putting their input in and you getting opinions that don't make no damn difference. You know what I'm saying? This is wanted assistance. This is wanted guidance. Okay. So I really feel like the spirit is just letting you know to lean on that support when you need it because it's there. It's there. And it's going to be beneficial to you to get to your Z. All right. This next card is for those, it says creative powers, and it says release your alchemical energy into the world. I know a lot of creative Capricorns, and this is just saying to keep being creative, keep staying into you, right? It's your energy that draws the people around you who are there to help you, okay? And these people were sent to you as well. Even though for some, these are people who you've been knowing for a long time. These are family members, and things like that. But for others, especially for those who's going to, get out of the environment that they're in and start anew, that's going to bring in new people as well. And so I really feel like these people don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And so here's your opportunity to show them your transformed side. You see what I'm saying? But because of this newness of you, they're going to be drawn to it anyway. Okay? These people are going to be divinely led to you anyway, because you got to get to your Z. Okay? And so they're going to be put in position to get you to your Z. And don't worry about it. You're going to know who is supposed to be there and who is not, because you're going to rely on your intuition, right? That guidance, that inner guidance that you already have, that already lets you know who is really for you and who is not. Okay. So it's not going to be no faking the funk with you, but I really feel like that your creative energy, the things that you love doing, love being in, and when you're getting in your spaces and your moments, it's just saying all of that is going to help you get, get to your ultimate happiness. But guess what? If you're being creative in the things that you love to do, then guess what? That makes you happy. It's saying do that. Do that. All right? Because that's going to, it's going to add to those wonderful energies that you're going to be radiating out there in your newness. That's going to also attract more new. Okay? So use those creative energies that you have, Capricorn, because they are going to benefit you. All right, I'm going to shuffle some more cards, and this is going to conclude the reading for my Capricorn. Again, this is your general reading for the 15th to the end of the month of May. I hope that you're able to take something from this reading, Capricorns, and can't wait to do this again the 1st of June. But I would love to hear how things are progressing for those of you that this is resonating with and that you are going through this. Okay. New jobs, new environments, new opportunities. All of this is part of your transformation. All of this is part of you transcending into this betterment that you know is out there for you. Okay. And don't be so hard on yourself. And I know that's so hard to say because we are human and we have to experience our human experiences. Just don't get stuck in the lows, okay? I really feel like that was the highlight of what's going on here, because you had to pull yourself out of something deep to get here. And spirit, the divine, nobody wants to see you there, okay? Nobody. And people around you know when you're there as well. So, you're not fooling nobody when you in these places. Okay. All right. So, with your new focuses, the first card says here and now, and all this is saying is leave the past in the past and focus on the present and what you're trying to make of your future. Okay. But definitely, the leaving the past in the past, because you were unfulfilled, you were unhappy, and you didn't like it there. Okay. So this is just confirming that you just need to enjoy the present and look forward to your future. Okay, Capricorn. Then I have building blocks. So with this newness, because the card, this is okay. So this card is 28, which adds up to 10, would also lead you to 1. So this is a beginning, right? So here you are, and you have your building blocks per se, and you're building your new life for yourself. Okay. What you've transcended from, and what you're transforming into, and what your new beginning, your second chance. Okay. This is the point where you are building. This is the beginning. So take advantage of knowing that you are constructing whatever this is, how you see your happiness for you. Okay. And this is just confirming that this is where you are. And you're on the right path, okay? And then last but not least, what you trying to get to, right? This is what this is all about, Capricorn. Happy, happy, whatever the hell makes you happy. Do it. Do it. This is all this is saying, okay? Don't be scared to move in this new, because it is going to get you to your happiness, okay? I don't know if you can see that little image underneath her, but that's like a baby. This is the beginning, okay? Those building blocks, this is the beginning. You have to build, but you got a new foundation and a fresh start to build on. This can be anything you want it to be, Capricorn, okay? And this is just saying that you are on the path, the right path, because now this one is divinely guided. So you are on the right path to get to your happiness, whatever that is for you, Capricorn, okay? So that's what I have for you guys for May 15th to the end of the month. If this resonated with you, we love to hear how this is going for you in the comments, if you feel like sharing. Other than that, we're going to do this again the 1st of June. But if this resonated and you like what you saw, please like the video. And if you haven't subscribed already, if you can subscribe to the channel, that helps support the channel as well. So Capricorns, until next time, we will see you in June.